had a pedicure today?
I did.
And what did you have a particular
Concern?
Concern?
About my feet?
Yes.
Yeah, they were foul.
They were foul?
Yeah, they were disgusting. And even because their students are more on it, you know, they don't know yet about lying. I don't think they've done the one I had, the student hadn't done her customer service class yet, I don't think.
She wasn't very nice?
Well, she was nice, but she was just like, she goes, ugh. Yeah, and which I love. And, I go, yeah, it's been a while. And then when she brought over the instructor, the instructor said, so what have you been talking about with your customer? And she goes, well, she doesn't like what her feet look like. And I was like, yeah, I get it. And she was like, she wouldn't even look at them. And she was like, uh-huh. And they were both agreeing they look gross.
I think your feet look beautiful.
Well, I just had a pedicure.
They're just perfect, and they're perfect sized toes.
They're perfect size for a pig digit. That's what I think. I'm like, they're not even toes, they're digits.
You look like a little ballerina there.
Oh, that's what I get all the time. Usually when I'm naked, though. So it's funny to have clothes on and be considered a ballerina.
We're gonna do a really quick little tour of Portland.
Oh, good.
And are you gonna? You like to play with your hair, don't you?
I guess I do. Do I do? Yeah, I do, because I don't want it to. My fear is death, starvation, cancer, and then this hair will get weird. In that order. I know. I started doing it on stage more.
I noticed on the show a lot you play with your hair.
Because my hair's always so messed up. It's like there's never. If I had like a look or something, I would be like, don't touch it. It's already coiffed. But instead, I'm like.
Don't you have a look?
I guess it's this. It's like it's the sort of popsicle sticks sticking my hair and cat feces in the back. Natural, I guess they call it natural. It's another way of saying natural looking. I'm constantly forgetting to wear underwear, and then I was like, but you've he goes, no, I know, he gave me underwear to wear because he had to see it for that swimming pool scene that I did to see how it looked, and I go, I think it looks okay. I had it on, and I go except the fact my labia just popped out. Is that weird? And he goes, oh no, it's okay, I'm gay now.
And so then this was a big gay bathhouse. Never looked like this, but they used to keep a Jeep down here for.
Oh my gosh, that's really committed.
And a weird mattress.
A weird mattress, like you mean like infested with insects? Weird, or weird because it was not cushioning enough for you?
The spring thing.
Oh, there was a spring.
There was not a lot of spring. There wasn't a lot of.
Were you the only one who thought the mattress was weird? Did the others think it was weird too?
A lot of people are saying that there should be an Emmy campaign for you. Have you heard this?
I have, because I started it. That'd be hilarious. If I was like, I have a publicist, and no, I don't have a publicist. That is what I just consider people's way of complimenting me. I don't take it seriously like, oh, like there's a real campaign going on. Because I don't even know how that works. I just take it as, that's when it comes to performances on screen, on TV, if they like it, they're like, you should get an Emmy, damn it. And it's a campaign because they're assuming, of course, I would never be noticed, so that show wouldn't be. So they'd have to really fight for me.
Right.
So I love all of that. It's so flattering, and that's how. It's more flattering is too much of a fluffy word. It's the show's just meant so much, you know.
It's weird about Doris because, well, for a lot of it was a very polarizing show for a lot of people. And I was of the mindset that it was one of the most important shows out there because of what it was doing.
Yes.
And I thought what your character was doing was some of the most important work on the show, and that was because you were showing us what Grace of Will and Grace really is like, you know,
right,
you know,
right.
the real emotions you go through, the real struggles you go through with having attachments to gay men, you know, and the guilt and the weirdness that you feel. Right. Yep.
And I know it's said in the show, but it's so true. The codependency of it all, and also I think I was the version of I wasn't lit as well as she was in Will and Grace. It's pilot sitcom lighting compared to HBO. It's a whole different world. It's just grittier. It's such a personal show to me because I am that. It's my life too. I mean, I had after my first divorce. Of my 19. I lived with my gay best friend from high school, who who was one of the first guys that I dated. I mean, I dated like 5 different gay men or gay boys in Indianapolis when I was growing up. I mean, I was constantly like, and this guy Mark he's a makeup artist, he's a ballet dancer, and he is so talented. Here he comes! Like it was a lot of that. And so my relationship with John, the guy that I moved in, my ex from high school. like we actually did have a falling out when I started dating. After I got over being depressed from the divorce and I started dating, John was like, you know, oh, you couldn't be sad for 2 seconds, and immediately you can't be alone. And we were fighting. Like I remember thinking, like, what do you care? I can date if I want to. Why would you get in my business like that? And he was like, oh, go out there, go. You know what? I miss fat Lauren. You were just better when you were fatter. Little, skinny divorced Lauren. And we were just like at each other so much. But I realized how he's still my family. He affects me so much. I can't sum it up, Byron. I can't, because it's my whole life. I have so many different relationships, and that role. People are like, when we talk about Doris, I always feel like you're talking about me. It doesn't have. There's no real difference.
I love it. But now you are the gay diva, the gay.
Oh, I hope that sounds so. Oh, that makes me like teary to think of that. That's amazing.
But
I don't know that. Okay, well, I wonder if that's gonna. Can I do a show in Vegas like bet? Well, it's weird because I don't think of.
You share.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and there I am. It's funny, when I got cast on the show, it was supposed to be a series regular for the pilot, and then they said, oh, once I got cast, they're like, they demoted it because they're not sure how a woman's going to fit into that world. And my manager's like, well, you just go in there, make yourself beloved, and then they'll up you and you'll get more to do. And I was like, I'm not going to make myself beloved. How annoying. That's like, we're gonna have fun, damn it, it's Christmas. Like, I'm not gonna force that stuff.
But you did.
Well, it went well. It was a great environment, and it was such a comfortable environment for me.
You did make yourself fun.
And it was because I got to just be me. But no, it's so relaxing. It was such a great, not relaxing. It was just a very supportive, relaxed. I got to improv a lot. I got to be myself so much. They were so supportive of that. And it did turn out, and I don't know now what it's gonna mean. I just hope that, I just wanted to be on the show more. Like I could get another job, they'll take me outside. And people are like, I hope you get a sitcom. I'm like, God, I hope not. Yeah. Like, I wanted to be on this. I wanted to be on a show that was a little more complicated. I wanted HBO. I like the gay audience. HBO and gay, those two worlds are incredibly creatively freeing to me. And for a woman, they're very, I can relax a little bit. Like, you started crying, that kind of cut like you wouldn't believe. Oh. You got an Easter egg and you get all weird and squeamish about it?
I would spank you in an Easter outfit, but I would not. I would not take your egg.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to take my egg. I only that one little dried up egg in there anyway. I was at the Folsom Street
of course you were.
Fair thing, but not.
Was that for the show?
Yeah, for the show. I didn't seek it out. I wasn't like, I never get to see people being hung by their nipples. But yeah, I do. There's a chance for me. I was walking through and we were shooting, just like footage, and this guy comes over and just like, and whips, like slaps the shit out of my paddle. And I laughed so hard and was so giddy from that. I was like, what, it hurt, and then I was laughing and laughing, and I was like, I get it. When I just got divorced like a year ago, year and a half almost. And I did go on Tinder, and it's so exciting, it's like a video game. It's like, oh, I got another like, I got a like. Do they do Tinder here?
Yeah, they do Tinder everywhere.
But is it hookup-y?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I don't want hookup-y.
Tinder is for sex, for a straight people. You got your card. You got the card.
Oh, you too!
I was like, that is really aggressive. Do you? I'm sorry, did you get that violence on camera?